What's up, you guys? I was just on Instagram and Nick Cannon is talking about, it says Nick Cannon says 80% of women need help with feminine hygiene. Let's watch the video.
Magnificent 20% that have no smell.
I think I'm part of the 2% because I definitely agree with
20. 20. Is
No,
it 20?
I'm narrowing it down. I'm at the top of that 20%.
And those are the
We up here
keepers.
with that.
Those are the keepers. Those are like, yo, fresh out the
Yeah,
in the shower. It was amazing.
If I could swirl around, and like, it's gonna be a nice taste and everything.
That's amazing, but that's not normal.
He said that's amazing, but that's not normal.
You get a lot of
Trust me.
It's normal for women like us.
Men would
who
not
are
say
aware of
that.
themselves. A lot of women aren't aware of
And,
themselves.
and maybe,
But you hear
present
this,
company
ladies?
excluded.
Look at Angela, yeah, you could tell her picture be stinking. She looked
stinking up the
victim.
room?
Stunk up a room.
Well, see, I said present
I
company.
already know that. You see my shock in the pop?
And it's funny because see, she sells natural feminine products. This is the person who posted the video. But I'm gonna just make it real quick. I'm not even gonna make this video long because I did a hygiene video for y'all before. Like, I'm telling you, the key to keeping your vagina fresh is stop letting these niggas just nut up in you. Stop having multiple sex partners. Use a different washcloth every day. Stop using all these scented products. Use no scented. The scented fragrance, if you look at the ingredients of what you're using, anything with fragrance you should not be using on your coochie. Coochie is not supposed to have no scent. It's supposed to have its own scent. Trying to coat it with all these different scents, going to use all these different Doves with the scents and all that. Like me, I only use sensitive skin. Let me show you. Y'all know what it look like. Dove sensitive skin. This is all you need. Dove sensitive skin. But even with that, you're not supposed to put it in your coochie. And like, sometimes like after a long day, you all sweat and stuff, you can use it on your lips, of course, and all of that. And even if you use it, cause like, sometimes I might use it like twice, maybe a good twice a week. I might wipe in the inside, with the soap. But overall, or I would use the honey pot sensitive skin. Or is it called sensitive skin for the honey pot? Sensitive. It might just say sensitive or fragrance free. Even with wipes, fragrance free wipes, tampons, fragrance free tampons, pads, fragrance free. None of this. Don't use nothing with fragrance. They only use, like, you're using that stuff to coat it, thinking, oh, it's gonna smell good. It's gonna keep the scent smelling. I'm telling you, you're gonna smell so good even with unscented products, because the whole purpose of soap is just to clean. That's what clean you. The scent ain't making you clean. It's the soap itself. And vaginas are self-cleansing. When I used to go to the clinic when I was 16, getting them birth control shots and getting my HPV shots, that man doctor that I had that time, he was the one who said, you're not supposed to use soap on your vagina. And sometimes I still will use soap sometimes, just because it's like, okay, it depends on what the day is giving, or, but not in the inside. You wash the lips, because that's where a lot of your, sweaty and all that. We be sweating and stuff, especially if you got fat coochie like me. Like, that you want to wipe the lips and stuff, but in the inside, of course, no one should be putting no soap up your vagina. Your vagina is the hole that the dick go in. That's the vagina. The whole thing, I don't know what the whole vagina is called, because, it's different labels to your vagina. You got your clit, you got the labia, you got the vagina. But the parts that matter of the vagina is that clit and that vagina and them lips. So the key thing, don't be letting these dudes nut up in you. Don't be using fragrance products. Use a new washcloth every single time you take a bath or a shower. You shouldn't even be taking baths. If you take a bath, you're supposed to get up and take a shower after, because you're soaking in dirt. What's the other thing? The main things, because like I don't have those problems. And the only time I was having problems with getting BV all the time was when I was fucking that thought ass nigga Desmond, fucking him, and you can tell he fucking different girls, because when a man has sex with different women, you can tell, because when he come back and let's be clear, because if you having sex with multiple men, especially having sex with multiple men raw, and if he having sex with multiple girls, you're gonna be able to tell. It's gonna throw your pH off, because we all carry bacteria. I have bacteria. Our vaginas naturally hold good and bad bacteria. That's what's called pH balance, and it's when it gets thrown off because it's getting more bad than good, or it might get more, it's different levels of bacteria in our body. Our body naturally holds bacteria, period. So you cannot be letting these dudes just nutting you all the time. Like, you can't let him just nutting you all the time. It's gonna throw your pH off. You can't, if he's having sex with this girl and then her bacteria from her is sitting at the tip of his nut. I mean, at the tip of his penis. At that tip, that little hole they have, bacteria sits in there at the tip. And then when he come put it in you, her bacteria is now coming into you. And if she don't keep her vagina clean, her bad bacteria is overgrown. She might have yeast or whatever, and now it's at the tip of his dick. Now he coming to have sex with you, and it's coming, and he's putting it in you. I'm telling you, this is the key way to know when your man is cheating. Because with both of my baby daddies, when I was having sex with them, not of course at the same time, but when I was with them and we was having sex, I never had BV. And the one time with my first one, when I got BV with him after we broke up for 3 months, when I was pregnant, I left him and I cut him off for like 3 months and I ain't talked to him at all. And when I finally talked to him again, then we had sex, my pH was thrown off, and I wasn't having no sex because I'm not gonna have sex with another man while I'm pregnant with another man baby. That's just not me. When I got back with him, I'm like, why am I having this? So I was cussing him out. I'm like, but of course you a man, you probably been fucking, but you better get that shit in order, because if I get any disease with my baby and my baby come out fucked up because of you, and she get a disease because of you, oh, you gonna be dead, like literally. Like I don't play that. But nonetheless, that's how you can tell, because especially if you're a monogamous, you're not having sex with nobody else. So if you're not having sex with nobody else and he is, you can tell, because that's when your pH is going to get thrown off. That's the number one way. And this is why I don't be seeing how, that's neither here nor there. But the key to this, ladies, don't use a different washcloth every day. Stop using them scented products. Don't be letting him nut in you all the time. If he stick his hands in you, make sure his hands is clean. Make sure his nails is clean. Like, even with yourself, when you touching yourself. Oh, another key that ladies be missing it. You ladies gotta learn how to wipe. You are to wipe front to back. Front to back. Stop using them bath bombs and bubble bath and all that. I don't even let my little daughter use bubble bath. Like, I told her that when she used to go with her dad, before we moved up here, and she go with him on his weekends, I said, don't use the bubble bath stuff. I know that might be fun to kids and all that, but even though she's a kid, her vagina is immature. She haven't hit puberty or nothing, so it don't really affect it like that. But I just tell her, don't do all that, and use a different washcloth on her too, because it's dirty to sit there and use. If I use this washcloth and wipe my body, if I just came from outside and I use it to wipe it, it's going to be dirt on here. If you use a white rag and you go take a shower, you're going to see that your rag is dirty. So how am I going to use that same dirty rag tomorrow? You need to use a different rag, and I don't want to hear rags are too expensive. No, go to Walmart, get the 18-pack like I be getting. It'd be an 18-pack of rags. And I like those better too, because they scrub. They might be cheap, but they scrub your skin. I don't like them thick washcloths. My mom be using them thick washcloths. To me, it takes up too much soap, and it doesn't scrub. I like a scrub, but I don't like using loofahs and nothing like that, because I like to switch my rag out every time I wash. And even with my kids, every time we wash up, for all three of us, we have to use a different rag every single time. I don't use a different towel every day. I ain't gonna cap to y'all, but I do use a different rag every single day. Every single time, I take a shower. So, yeah, that's the main things. Don't be letting him nut up in you all the time. Don't be using no scented products. Our vaginas are self-cleansing. They don't need all those different products and different smells and this, that, and like I said, I did a hygiene video one time before, and I do like the honey pot. Even with them changing the formula, I still like it. I haven't used it in about a week because I left it at the last place or whatever. But I don't even use honey pot like that because I don't have it all the time, and when they have ran out, I still was good. Like, I don't have to use all of that stuff. It's self-cleansing. I'm telling you guys, it does have to do with your diet too, but to me, I mean, I drink plenty of water, but even before I started drinking water like I do, I still wasn't having, like, this year, or since I've had this baby right here, I've been drinking like only majority water. I barely drink juice. But before that, I was drinking juice and stuff like that too, and still wasn't having those issues. But if you're drinking a bunch of soda and all of that stuff, do work on your diet. Try to incorporate more water. But the main thing is them dudes. It's them dudes and them scented things that you putting on there. Those are the keys. Everybody be wanting to use all the different scents of Dove, and that's fine to use on your body. But when it comes to your vagina, you can use it on the lips, the outside, but do not insert it in the inside. All those different smells and all of that stuff, that's what's causing it, ladies. I'm telling you. Practice this approach. I bet, guarantee your coochie gonna be better. And you gonna come back and thank me. You gonna come back and thank me. I used to wonder why I told y'all in that last video, they always be like, even when I was having my whole phase, like, but like I told y'all in them videos about the whole shit. But even with that, like when I was messing with that dude Maurice, he said the same thing, like, you just so fresh. And after a couple people say the same thing, because my baby dad be saying the same thing, I'm like, why do you always say that? Like y'all just be saying, like, when a couple people say the same thing, it make you be like, okay, why do they keep saying this? Like, I'm like, I mean, everybody, I think it's, and that's funny that he just said this in this video, because I'm like, everybody, I'm just thinking like, okay, everybody smells like that. Like, where do you get fucking vagina? Like, but obviously everybody doesn't. But I'm telling y'all, do those things. Guaranteed, you're gonna come back and thank me. Guaranteed, you're gonna come back and thank me. Use a different washcloth every time. Don't be using those scented products. The vagina, nothing goes up the vagina. Oh, I forgot the main thing. Wipes. Well, that's more so for your butt, but even with your coochie, fragrance-free wipes, fragrance-free everything. Fragrance-free tampons, fragrance-free pads, fragrance-free soap, fragrance-free anything, fragrance-free. Even on my little baby, I only buy her the fragrance-free wipes. I really like the Walmart brand wipes, and I use Walmart brand wipes on me too. Like, every time I shit, wipes. You wipe that booty. Like, you stop being afraid of your own body. Don't be afraid of your own body. Get up in that hole, even your butthole. Get up in that thing. Now, for my butthole, I will circle around in the inside of the hole, like, with the wipes. Like, and even with my washcloth, when I wipe on my butt, that inside, I ain't gonna stick it all the way up, but the insert, when you wipe in it and you can feel, I wish I could do a demonstration for y'all. But for real, that's literally, use wipes. Every time after you poop, you should be using wipes. Like a baby. Every time you poop, I guarantee you're gonna start smelling better. You're gonna smell fresher. You're gonna smell fresher. Fragrance-free wipes. Go to Walmart, get the Parent Choice box of wipes. Like, I literally, it's funny. I said to myself, I said, damn, what did I used to do before I had kids? Because I never used to use wipes until I had kids. Like, I said, dang, my butt used to still have leftover shit in it then. Like, because if you don't use wipes, guarantee your butt got leftover shit in it. Guarantee. And even with your man, make him use a new washcloth every single day too. I used to do that to my baby daddy. I'm like, why are you hanging this damn rag up like this? He be hanging. I'd be like, you can't use that same washcloth again. Not over here. Do that when you go home. But over here, you must get a new wash. That's why I have a closet full of rags. You must use a different rag every single time. Period. No matter where you at. Even we at the hotel right now, and that's what I go to them. I need new rags. I need new rags. Like, they probably like, why does girl be always excavating rags? But because you do. So those are the key things. Don't be letting them nut up in you. Stop douching. You're not supposed to douche. Stop using them fragrance scented coochie products and soaps and all of that, bath bombs, all this new yoni crap that they got out to make it smell good. I'm telling you, that stuff is what's throwing you off. And I be seeing the hygiene videos, and the girls really be having so many different things. I'm like, you literally don't need all of that stuff. I'm telling you, you think that all you need to do is use, even on your body. Like, I mean, for me, I have sensitive skin though, so you can use those scents on your body. But me, I have eczema. My daughter have eczema and stuff. So we just use, and I'm not going to be buying all these different soaps. I just buy one Dove sensitive skin, That's all I use on all me and my kids. Like, because if I, like, especially me and this little one, she has eczema like me. We can't be using all those fragrance will irritate the skin. Like fragrance and fragrance is in so many different things. It's an irritant. Like, I don't know what kind of chemical it is. It's an irritant. It irritates things. So, I don't even use that on my skin. I still smell fresh. When you have, the soap itself is what makes you smell fresh. You don't need the scent. And all you then I get out the shower and I spray on my little body mist sprays and stuff anyway. So it doesn't matter about the soap because my skin just smells clean, and then I have the spray. So I made this video longer than I wanted to make it, but that's pretty much it, y'all. I just told y'all the secrets to make sure you and your man gonna come back and thank me. So take heed to it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces.